Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I came across this picture today on Twitter and, brought back some memories here and also how clearly illustrative this picture is for what a narcissist Meghan Markle is, right? That acquiring others' characteristics that HG always talks about, the copying, the mimicking. And, we talked about recently with how Meghan had and still has a huge crush on Prince William, still wants him, and how she copies Catherine from her hair to being stick thin unnaturally to everything she does. She copies Catherine. If there's a picture of Catherine running down a hill, Meghan's going to pose a picture of her running, with her daughter. I mean, again and again, the copying, the copying. And this was a copy that Meghan did that failed big time and exposed what a treacherous narcissist she is. So you see, Meghan's behind Catherine. She couldn't see her face. And as for those, remember, this is in front of a parade and a, a gentleman fell off his horse. Very serious accident. I don't know if he was thrown off of it or fell off of it, but it was very serious. And of course, that's why Catherine looks very concerned. And she covered her, and Meghan was watching Catherine from behind so closely, so closely. And this was when Meghan was still in her heyday, and people thought, oh, she's a breath of fresh air. She's so wonderful and beautiful and magnificent and perfect, And she's still wearing that outfit she wore. This is the first what's that called? Trooping the Color, right? That's why she was wearing that off the shoulder Princess Diana dress she's wearing. So this is the very beginning. This is 2018 for sure, or 2019 at latest. But anyway, so Meghan's watching Catherine from behind, and she sees Catherine put her hand to her mouth, and immediately Meghan has to mimic it, right? Being the copycat that she is. Only Meghan thought because she was behind Catherine, she thought Catherine was laughing. She thought she was holding back a smile. So that's what Meghan did. She put a big smile and leaned over like he, when she didn't realize Catherine was expressing horror, shock, grief. So it's really quite a compelling picture and so revealing of how Meghan copies Catherine and how that's all she does. She has no personality. She's a freaking robot or something. Hi, Patricia Ann. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lady of the Lake and Jenna. I don't know what's going on with my chat buttons on the screen, if they're showing up or not. I hope there's not a malfunction going on or something. Yeah, no, it should be working. Okay. It'll pop up a little delay. Anyways, besides this, I was, it crossed my mind, for those who have been following this from the very beginning, you remember quite clearly that in 2018, the first thing Meghan Markle did after she got that title, Duchess of Swimming and Sex, first thing Meghan did, very first thing as a Duchess, was to go to a mosque where Muslim women are cooking, and Meghan runs into the kitchen and starts cooking with them and then makes a cookbook with them. Very first thing Meghan did. This was not a royal charity. It was not part of her duties. It's completely breaking protocol. A shock to everyone. Like, what is this woman doing? She just becomes a duchess. She just enters the royal family. She's still supposed to be learning the routine. And instead, she's running off to a mosque and saying, I'm going to make a cookbook. I mean, it's completely breaking protocols to the extreme. It was unnatural, unnerving, but part of a larger plan, as I think, as we can see now today. And she did it right from the beginning. She was controversial, stoking the fires, instigating people, shocking people. This was one of her first big controversies. Like, what the hell is she doing? And people, no one could understand it. Like, what's going on? Why is the royal family allowing it? Why is she doing this? You're not supposed to be making cookbooks and making money as a royal family member. What's the meaning of this? And of course, it came out that where she was had links to terror suspects. And Meghan freaked out over that and got so angry that they pointed this out. Oh, she got so angry over that. And it didn't make any sense. Meghan's not religious. She's certainly not Muslim. She's not religious in any sense of the word. She has no morals whatsoever. The woman is as evil as can be. I mean, if anything, she's a Satanist. And I do believe most of her followers, if not all, are Satanists. Yeah, that they've proven it again and again. And so that's why Meghan being so involved with a particular religion, no matter what the religion was, it could have been a Buddhist temple, it could have been a Hindi temple, it wouldn't matter. It was not the Church of England. It was not related at all. And even just getting religious was, I think, pretty controversial a little bit. I mean, but she's supposed to be. They claimed a few weeks earlier, okay, right before the wedding, they claimed that Meghan converted to the Church of England, right? They claimed that she was, I think she was baptized or whatnot, that she actually converted. So she's supposed to be this newfound, Christian in the Church of England, and she runs off to a mosque and starts making cookbooks with them. Yeah, you're waiting for a new cookbook. Yeah, she's always doing the cooking thing. So she did it from the beginning. Miss Feminist is always in the kitchen from day one, like washing those dishes, proving that commercial correct. She's fighting that grease from the kitchen. It's always a woman. It's mostly a woman. But not always. I mean, it's just so hysterical that she tried to pretend like she's some feminist when she is the exact opposite of a feminist. She's the anti-feminist is what she is. But anyway, she's mocking it. So anyways, this is bizarre. And then what happens 6-7 years later? Suddenly King Charles is all over it, and he's suddenly, a secret Muslim. It looks like he's converted or something. He opened the doors for the first time. This is from May 2025. So he opened the doors to St. George's Hall to break Ramadan feasts. Yeah, so this was very controversial. It was like, what? You're supposed to be the head of the Church of England, and now he's doing the globalist, promoting interfaith. They want all the religions to come into one. It's so satanic. Yeah. So I'm wondering, looking at how things have developed, and of course we cannot forget those blood diamond earrings that Meghan got from a Saudi crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman here. Can't forget those right after journalist Khashoggi was brutally murdered and dismembered in a Saudi embassy when he was about to get married to his fiancée. Meghan's dancing around while everybody reporting on his murder. Meghan's wearing the earrings from the man who ordered his murder right here. Yeah, Mohammed bin Salman. So Meghan's running around wearing his earrings and she wore them to Charles's birthday party, or birthday celebration, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and it says how her own staff were too scared to ask why she was wearing them. So a lot of Muslim connections, a lot here going on, and also with Meghan and King Charles. King Charles has several scandals involving this topic. And I'm just wondering, so going back to May 2018 when Meghan ran off to join the Grenfell Tower kitchen here, the community kitchen based in a mosque, I'm wondering if she, right from the very beginning, was working for Charles. And soon after this, or during this time, there was an explosion of new arrivals, so shall we say, who are being put up in hotels and whatnot, who are, all basically Muslim. So, we're King Charles and Meghan working together with this, whole idea of converting to an Islamic state, a Muslim country, because that's what it looks like to me. Because Meghan's certainly not Muslim. She never has been. She's an actress, pretends to be. She never gave a damn about any Muslims before joining the royal family. Now suddenly she joins the royal family and she's all over it like a bad rash, like everything else she does. I noticed Meghan doesn't have any Muslims in her. No, right? I didn't see any Muslim faces in there, unless I'm mistaken, but I didn't see Meghan doing any Muslim cooking or, whatever, Middle Eastern cooking, whatever you want to call it. None of Meghan's guests on her As Ever show. When Meghan has all this experience making these Middle Eastern cuisines, I presume, you see how things change and shift like depending on where she is. She's like a chameleon here, like a fake phony actress just playing a part, and there's really no authenticity at all. But yeah, I'll look into this because it seems like King Charles would have been supporting Meghan with this whole Moss cookbook right from 2018. And I think it may show that they've been working together from the beginning. So I just thought I'd throw some cards and see, was King Charles behind Meghan Markle doing that cookbook way back in 2018? Was this all from the very beginning a long-term plan to just bring in, convert, help bring, you know, eh, Islam take over of the UK? I mean, that's what it looks like, quite frankly. Yeah, for some reason I can't get the screen off my screen here. What's going on? What is this doing? Do, 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 do. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to show my camera here. My computer's acting up today or something. What is going on? You can't see my camera, can you? I don't know what's going on here. I'm being sabotaged again. I think my camera's showing. Oh, this is bizarre. Bear with me 1 second. I don't think I've ever had this happen before where I couldn't, my camera is up and running, but now it's not showing on my main screen. Let's see. This is strange. What is this? Well, anyways, if I can get around to it, I will get this up. This camera up. Wow. This is so bizarre. All right. You know what? I'm going to have to shut this down and reopen it again because my camera won't show on the screen. My reading here, I apologize. Yes, my computer program here is acting up again. So I'm going to stop this and start a new live, unfortunately, because I cannot get this working, this moving. Let me see. Yeah, I can't get my screen up. Truly bizarre. This has never happened before. Sabotage. I should have known when the chat wasn't showing up on the screen, something was going on. All right, I'm going to have to end this live and I will be right back. I'm going to start a new one.